try to recall the plot of Dark Cloud.
Welcome to a guest try to recall. Today we have one of the recurring voices of Kanojo in our harem reviews, and also guest animator in our harem reviews, Skulls!
Hi. I played Dark Cloud, I think like the first half by myself on PlayStation 2, and then I saw my brother play the rest.
Yeah, so since I've never played Dark Cloud, I just read the synopsis and oh man, good luck.
Alright, so it begins with Hitler and Mussolini trying to bring back Majin Buu.
What?
Like the genie Majin Buu, and they're trying to bring him back with this giant pot with like dancers or some shit through some ritual. And they're like, oh man, we're gonna rule the world with this one dude. They summon Majin Buu, and he's like, oh shit, where am I? And then no, it was Hitler that's like, I summoned you to this world, that means I am your master and you're gonna listen to everything I say. Majin Buu's like, cool, whatever, I guess. Hey, I'm hungry. So he eats Mussolini.
This suddenly turned into war!
He eats Mussolini because he hasn't eaten in like 1,000 years, he realized. And he's like, okay, I'm good, let's do this or whatever the fuck. And so he and Hitler just fly off to fuck knows wherever. Then it cuts to the main character, his name is Totem? Or Totem. And there's a festival going on in his hometown, everyone's having fun, and then Majin Buu comes and fucking destroys everything. Everyone's dead.
Okay, that's the basic JRPG plot, yeah.
Pretty much. And then Totem, in the aftermath, the next morning wakes up, and his town is destroyed. And when I mean destroyed, I mean there's absolutely nothing of resembling of a town. It's literally nothing. It's just a desert.
Okay,
it's nothing.
It just disappears.
Yeah, it just disappears. And then this old wizard dude comes out and says like, hey, listen, Majin Buu's back, gonna destroy the world, you gotta stop him, here's a glove, you gotta get some orbs in the dungeon right next to your village.
He gives him the Infinity Gauntlet!
So he just gives it to this kid who just lost literally all his friends and family.
Here, go find the Infinity Stones!
There's a dungeon literally right next to the wall, to the caves there, right next to your village that used to be there. You go do your thing. Here's a sword, good luck. So he goes through dungeons and gathers orbs through monsters and treasures and all this shit. And through these orbs, he can rebuild his town. And his town is being rebuilt little by little, and
Reality Stone.
And then this is the weird thing. He brings his village back, and nobody remembers the fact that they died. They're just like, hey Tom, how's it going? Festival was weird, wasn't it? And he finds a cat on his bed that wasn't there before.
Does he tell him to go to sleep?
I wish. I know the cat meows at you. I think it's yelling at you to go to sleep, but you can't really communicate. But it's meowing at you. But then one of the orbs can help this cat turn to human, I guess. So he does it, and the cat turns human. The cat's name is Towel. Towel. I don't know.
Towel.
And the cat's like, oh hey, I'm a person now. I can help you through adventures. So the party member get from there, and then you move on to the next village, because no one really remembers that they died. Next village is literally not there anymore. It's been destroyed by Majin Buu again. It's a forest village or some shit, and then you have to go to the forest dungeon and get all the orbs.
Same shit,
different package.
Okay.
And in the forest, you meet this fat dude with wolf skin over it, and he lives in the treehouse, complete shut-in, because I think the village didn't like him or some shit. I think he was into anime otaku and
Anime otaku.
he just shut himself through. And you meet him and he's like, what are you doing here? Get away from me, this is my house. And you kind of have to defeat him through a quick time event, and you do that, and he's like, oh shit, I guess I have no choice but to join your team, I guess. And so team member get. And you skip to the next village, and I think it's Waterworld.
It's Waterworld.
It's Waterworld. It's Waterworld. You have there's a ship. I think it's like an abandoned ship or some shit, and there's water, and there's water monsters everywhere. And fuck, I think you either meet a dude or a genie girl. I can't remember what her plot is. I think Majin Buu made a wish on her, and she just said no, and fucking, I don't know, she got sealed away.
He friend zoned Majin Buu.
I'm gonna say this world, the water world is the genie world, I think. And so I think you have to be here through a quick time event. She's like, oh hey, you're kind of cute. I guess I'll join you too. So party member get.
Quick time. There's a lot of quick time events.
That's all the bosses. All the bosses are quick time events.
Really?
Yeah, no, like
even though this is an RPG.
Yeah, no. See, like in the forest, like I skipped an entire boss scene in the forest where it's a giant snake that's been preying on other people, I guess, and you have to kill it through a quick time event. And if you miss, you freeze and you see the snake eat your character, and it's exactly what Majin Buu did to Mussolini. It's like before.
So more vor.
It's more vor.
All right. So what happens after Water World?
Oh fuck! After Water World, I think it's the desert, and that's when you meet the other buff dude. And I don't know what he did because he was absolutely forgettable, and no one really cared about him. And oh fuck, this is where it gets kind of blurry because this is where I saw my brother.
Oh sure, now it gets blurry.
It gets blurry because most of this stuff is just leveling up and trying to build up these swords that you have with your orbs, and then you can merge your swords with other swords, and then you can get more swords out of that. And then there's the ultimate blade works, which is called Seventh Heaven, and it's like the best sword ever. It's literally God's sword, and everybody loves it, and you have to keep building it up, and then you just merge it, and then you can win anything. So during this whole shit, there's like a side plot where this one guy, this one white-haired dude, like Riku from Kingdom Hearts, I guess. Riku from Kingdom Hearts was spying on everything that Majin Buu did ever, and it's like, oh, I gotta stop this dude. I can't let this happen. I can't let the world be destroyed. But I think, just like Riku, you have to fight him too, because I guess he gets corrupted at some point.
Of course. He gets
corrupted.
He has white hair. Of course he gets corrupted.
He gets corrupted at some point, and there's a side plot where there's a bunch of like storybooks that you have to collect, and it tells you the story. I think they're like diaries that he did, and then like it's just like, oh, I'm falling into darkness. Like,
is this an RPG or is this a rare platformer? There's a lot of collection happening.
There's a reason why no one heard this game before.
Okay.
There's a reason no one's heard this game before, and I'm pretty sure no one has ever played it. And for some reason, it spawned 2 more sequels. So after a while, you fight this one dude before the genie. I think, yeah, it's the white-haired dude, I think. And you fight him. We use the genie girl because she's the more powerful one. Because all she does is like shoot orbs or like shoot like genie orbs, and you win. And then you finally face Majin Buu and Hitler, and I think they're taunting you throughout the entire thing. You use the genie girl. It's genie versus genie. You just keep throwing orbs, and I think you kill Hitler at the same time. So Majin Buu gets defeated. Everybody celebrates the death of Hitler. I think Talcott turns into a cat again. I can't remember. And that's the plot of Dark Cloud.